Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
We're here with you tonight, bringing you the latest out of London. Police in Britain say the events tonight at London Bridge and the busy Borough Market nearby have been declared as terrorist incidents. At least 20 people have been injured, with no word on the number, if any, deaths. British police are urging Londoners to stay calm but remain alert and vigilant. Wendy Gillette has the breaking news details from New York.
Heavily armed police went block by block, clearing streets, nearly an hour after witnesses say a white van jumped a curb and slammed into pedestrians on London Bridge.
Two armed marked police behind the X5, black X5. No, get back.
Police are also investigating stabbings at nearby Borough Market, a popular tourist attraction lined with restaurants and pubs.
I just saw suddenly loads of people run away from the market, and there was people lying on the ground, and there was a taxi driver who had his sort of window down. He was really shouting at people to run.
Authorities say both attacks were acts of terror. Social media exploded with eyewitness accounts from London Bridge. In a video posted on Twitter, police are heard telling patrons in a nearby bar to get down. Another video shows police evacuating London Bridge Station. Police also used a double-decker bus to block access to the popular British landmark. The incident comes nearly 2 weeks after 22 people were killed at an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, and more than 2 months after a vehicle slammed into a crowd of people on Westminster Bridge. 4 people were killed in that attack and dozens more injured. Police believe both incidents were terror-related. Wendy Gillette for CBS News, New York.
President Trump tweeted after he was briefed by his national security team, saying the U.S. will help out in any way possible.
Nobody ever expects it to happen, and I mean, we thought it was just something was hot, and then once I got up in the attic and seen the flames, then we knew that it was an actual fire.
People throwing a party at the Stars and Stripes bowling alley in West Fargo tried to put out a fire before calling the fire department. The group first smelled smoke, and after gaining access to the attic, they saw flames. West Fargo fire crews responded and called Fargo Fire Department right away to assist in rapid intervention because the building structure was vulnerable.
It only takes 1 or 2 of those beams, those compression stringers, to burn through or collapse, and the whole thing will collapse.
Chief Fuller says they believe a fluorescent light malfunctioned and sparked the fire. With the smoke and water damage to the lanes, possibly it could be around $50,000 for repairs. Well, with warmer weather comes more motorcycles out and about, but today is a reminder of some of the dangers associated with riding. A woman fell off her motorcycle and crashed near the intersection of 23rd Avenue South and 45th Street South near that Applebee's here in Fargo. Police believe that she hit a patch of sand and lost control. There were no other vehicles or people involved in the crash, but there's been no update on the woman's condition. One person is in the hospital after their car crashed and started on fire. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says Georgine Gross was driving a van on I-29 going south near Colfax when they became distracted. Gross's van hit a bridge guardrail several times before crossing in the median, then hitting the northbound bridge support. Gross was able to exit the vehicle before it started on fire. The 73-year-old driver from Bemidji has been transported to Fargo Sanford Hospital with minor injuries. Well, it was a frustrating day for many customers who have internet services through CenturyLink. Multiple viewers told us their internet was down, and when they tried to call, got a number of different automated messages from the company saying they were working to resolve the issue. Now, we did call CenturyLink, and they told us the situation should be over with, and if customers are still experiencing problems, they should unplug their modem for 3 to 5 minutes. There is no report on why their service was down. And now is your chance to stop corruption in your community. If you discover something suspicious, you can call our whistleblower hotline, and our team will get to work to investigate it. The number is on your screen, 701-237-6576, and leave your tip.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
It's been such a warm day. Hopefully people were outside enjoying it, Justin.
Yeah, really warm out there. We ended out the month of May really cool, but that has all changed now that we've gotten into June. Our second day in a row, we were near 90 degrees. We saw our high in Fargo near 89. Let's take a look at that tower cam time lapse, the Valley News Live Storm Team Skycam network shot in Fargo, pointing off to the north and to the east. Starting off pretty mild at 63 degrees. And we saw those clouds from the storms that came through last night leaving us. We got mainly sunny skies, a few passing clouds in the early afternoon. Temperatures getting into the mid to upper 80s. We went through later on into the day, and there's your high of 89 in Fargo. Grand Forks at 85, your high lower 80s. Valley City, Jamestown, Cavalier, Devil's Lake, a high of 80 degrees. Into Minnesota, Thief River Falls, a high of 79, and Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, both at 86 degrees for a high temperature, well below average for this, or well above average for this time of year. 72 right now in Fargo to Fergus Falls, 67 at Thief River Falls, 72 at Roseau down toward Gwinner, and Jamestown now holding at 67 degrees. And the wind speeds mainly from the west, they've died down since this evening. We're seeing wind speeds 5 to 15 miles per hour with some higher gusts out there. Now the satellite loop showing that most of the moisture in this region well north of Minnesota right now into Canada, and we are seeing mainly clear skies, just a few passing clouds north of Roseau and Baudette, and that's basically it for the moisture here. Now those storms that moved through yesterday are now into the upper peninsula of Michigan, stretching back into Wisconsin and Iowa, and just north of Winnipeg. High pressure is in charge of our forecast, and it is clearing us out pretty nicely. And we got that nice southerly flow that will warm us up, and we will keep that warm air as we go through the next couple of days, as that high pressure will give us more sunshine. So as we go through this evening, temperatures falling back through the 60s. Eventually, we'll see lows between 55 and 60 across the area. Mainly clear skies turn sunny as we go through Sunday. We still have some passing clouds just to the north of Baudette. That's basically it. Sunshine. Temperatures into Minnesota into the low to mid 70s. From the Red River Valley points off to the west into the low to mid 80s as we go through the day on Sunday, and then temperatures staying into the 70s as we go through the evening hours as we stay mainly clear. Fargo area planner for your Sunday starting off near 60 degrees. Sunny skies. It's a nice morning, a temperature of 77 by noon. We're going to keep the sunshine warming up pretty nicely. Another very warm day with a high near 76 during the 5 p.m. hour in Fargo. Elsewhere across the Southern Valley, we are going to see temperatures into the mid to upper 80s. Lakes Country will see temperatures into the low to mid 80s. Everybody's seeing sunny skies. It's warm. Going to see some 70s near the Canadian border. Everybody else into the low to mid 80s into northwestern Minnesota. And the same thing, we're going to keep 70s up north, 80s as you make your way into the northern valley. And then as we go through the day on Monday, more sunshine, temperatures rising through the 70s by the morning hours, and another day where highs will be well above average, well into the low to mid 80s. Here's the photo of the day. It's called Fish with Big Lips Jumping Out of the River, the Red River in Fargo. Thank you, Elisa Marie, for this one. We're going to use it in the background of the 7-day forecast for the next couple of days. Sunshine and mid 80s into the Fargo area, and then another chance of some showers and thunderstorms Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Both of the daytime hours of Tuesday and Wednesday look good. Temperatures are falling. High of 79 on Thursday, partly cloudy, mostly sunny. Friday 84 and 88. Another chance of some storms for the day on Saturday.
We might be ready for some of those clouds to kind of hide some of that heat after all those warm days you showed us.
And of course, we need the rain. Fargo didn't get the rain last night.
Yep, that's right. Thank you, Justin.
Yep.
Well, later on Valley News Live at 10, a local veteran injured in war is getting a helping hand.